So, when I hear people saying all kinds of shite, like, oh, you're Dumosu's girl, I was like, you guys are fucking crazy. I haven't even seen him. I don't know what Dumosu looks like. I've not seen him in person. I don't live in London. So I was thinking, like, what's all that? Because at the end of the day, the reason why I was like, I was vouching for this lawyer was because of the fact that, not for anything, but the fact that he was accessible. We'll finish calls and we were at 2:00 in the morning. He'll be like, I'm going to call lawyer. The next day, maybe I'd reached out to Dumosu. He would say, oh, okay, Muyiwa called me. About this time, I was sleeping. I missed his call, so I told him I'll call him the next day. That was his go-to person. Wahab was never accessible. At best, there was the person. I remember, I don't know if it's Tunji or something like that. I don't have his name correctly, but it's, along those Yoruba names. It was the only person that joined the call, maybe once or twice. And Muyiwa had said, Wahab, they could not reach him. So to me, I thought, okay, if a buyer would volunteer, and then he would have to reimburse. They had some, understanding. So all these people were saying all kinds of shite. I was wondering, I said, you're saying all this, well, you're the one who made the payment for the samples to be sent abroad. Like, how do you, what's the rationale behind you coming out to come up with such a stupid smear campaign? When you knew fully well that I hadn't seen this result. If I'd seen it, I would tell critical thinkers, okay, here's a copy. Now, to say that, the CTC of the DNA, the first one that Dumosu did, yeah, right? I had a copy of it. And I think I shared it on critical thinkers. And I said, that's it. Because we're trying to analyze. We always used to call this man, ask so many questions. Anytime I was on Papaino's platform, or any platform, whatever I heard, whatever advice, I would take it back. I can't count how many times I was at loggerheads, even with Dumosu, with Muyiwa. I cannot count. And the goal then was so much about that phone forensic had to be done. I wasn't so keen on the DNA because I was like, I couldn't be asked. That phone forensic was a key thing. And then also trying to find out that, whether the Wumi thing, we even had that Baba Mohbad did not want for the lawyer to...
criminal, no, criminal.
The phone forensic and critical thinkers were focused on the phone forensic and trying to unravel who killed this boy. You name it, from even the calls at which, let me not say that, but I'll keep that aside. So many
please,
things.
Let me ask, please, before you go ahead, please, Mama.
Right, go on.
That means that from that time, from that onset, Baba never wanted the probe of Wumi, right?
No, he was not going to sue her. 100%. No, it was not.
Wow.
Excuse me, please, can I ask Anne a question?
Hold on.
I just want to ask her a question.
I don't want to forget this thing. Hold on. Super Vibe, for that question you asked, now let me break this to you. The reason why Odumosu was relieved of his job is because he was after the criminal case. And he said, it's through the criminal case you can get the royalty right. But Baba never wants that royalty. And this is why every move that man made to get the people in that house petition, they always come against it. But at the end of the day, they turned that man against the people. That was just the game they played there. And all these guys, as you see, Buki, on this one, I will not blame her much because we are not always on call with. But you see these other guys who were on call. We know everything that happened. Why are these guys, why are they refusing to call Muyiwa out at that appropriate time we ought to have, that we've been shouting, even in that group? But they say no, but they will come to the public and start saying something else. And I've been waiting because I know what is happening now will eventually happen. I've been waiting patiently because a lot of people were insulting me then, calling me names. I never said anything because I know what I know. And it has happened now. They are not saying they are taking a back seat. They must not take that back seat. That front seat, they must take it and see to the end of this thing. Because they don't know that.
Sorry, Peke, before I continue. Peke, you 1 second, please. That means that these people are the same set of people who turned Baba Mohbad against the public. If I may get you right?
Supervisor, you can complete the sentence.
Wow.
I mean, am I coming here to...
games.
Go ahead, Peke, don't worry. Go ahead, Adedo. You want to ask a question? Peke, then ask a question. So, yeah, go on.
Please, can I just say something? You know, we Africans, we have a big issue. We have a big problem. And the problem is communication. You know, you have different people listening to different platforms. And it would be good if we can speak less and allow other people to speak. You know, you can't just initiate this long conversation and while you have people on your platforms who cannot even talk. And when they're talking, you're talking over them. You know, it's not mature. You know, and that's not good communication. All right? So,
I don't understand you, madam. What exactly? Where are you driving at, please, if I may know?
No,
You said
because
people are-
what I'm saying, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about we Africans, we need to, okay, let's not go there. All right.
Okay. Go
So
ahead.
now I want
Ask
to
your question.
ask, okay, thank you so much for that. And I want to ask you a question. And thank you, Anne, for speaking. I think I listened to you. And I think you made a very, very intelligent submission. The second autopsy that was done by, I think Odumosu did. The second autopsy was from Odumosu, am I right? Or from Sanshito?
The second autopsy was, the task was given to Barrister Domoso.
To the Barrister Odumosu.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was
Sorry.
tasked, let me be clear, hold on.
Mhm.
He was tasked with having to find if he knew a good pathologist, right? So he gave the referral to say, okay, which, what's his name? Muyiwa was aware of the pathologist. One of the things they were particular about was they didn't want to get a pathologist that was from Lagos because of the compromise of the NMS one.
All right.
Right, go ahead.
Okay. So now, when the second autopsy, when it came out, was it satisfactory? Was it a satisfactory result as far as the lawyer knows?
As far as I am aware, I am not aware because we didn't have a copy and he would not diverge to us whether the result, he just kept telling us that, you know what, the pathologist has done it, that what I now asked myself, are you not going to get a copy? And then he said, no, that what would happen is once they're done, the pathologist would have it and then they will pass it to either the court, the normal process was going to follow. And I thought, okay, but we kept pushing. To be honest, we were pushing, trying, and he was like, nothing. The only thing he gave us was that it was ready and that it was in Spanish, and it had to be translated to English. That's it.
Okay, so the validity of the report was not disputed. There was not a dispute about the validity of the report.
I have no idea of that because I didn't see the result, neither did he show it to me.
Okay, so I mean, all right, so go ahead. I'm going to mute for now because, I think that, a lot can still be done about the, about the autopsy. And that is going to come from the father of the deceased, right? Because if he feels that, this autopsy is not satisfactory, it can actually challenge the second autopsy in court. And that will reopen the inquest again. So, there's a lot that can be done here.
Yeah, I didn't know you, but you see, I appreciate that thought. That's intelligent enough. But you see, the problem there is that is the autopsy that he requested for. So my bit here, and just keep it in plain blunt fairness, is before the result went to the court, right? The pathologist should have given him a clear intimation of this is the position. We found nothing or we didn't. Because with that, then the onus would be what sort of testing? Because for you as a person to tell me that you found nothing, my question goes to what sort of testing did you order? Was it preliminary testing or did you go for rigorous testing? And if so, you can then push and say, okay, before it even gets to court, to say, okay, fine. If you have done, the preliminary testing, no, then the blame is because you going to the court gave you the access to the body, you to do whatever. It's for you to be able to liaise with pathologists, get the right payments, and do the proper rigorous testing so that you can say, I am satisfied beyond reasonable doubt that the toxicology is proper detail. They've done what you call it, a PET scan, MRI, whatever. They've done the full scan of the bones, the cells, and they cannot trace the cause of death, or they can assertively say, we are anticipating that this would have led to his death. Then So you go and challenge that is stupid because the pathologist you ordered for the private autopsy. So with your pathologist, you have to answer those questions before you go back to court.
Okay, so can I just say something to that? Well, I think that is smart enough. But at the same time, I think I'm going to object that a little bit because, I think that, the second autopsy, if Mr. Loba did not see the second autopsy, if actually, he did not see the second autopsy and the pathologist took it straight to the court, I think that's an issue.
That's
so,
Mr.
Loba. Okay, hold on.
So that is why it's not a court issue. It is him and the pathologist.
Okay, so now this is what he can do. What he can do now, it's not too late, is to challenge the autopsy. He can write to the court challenging the autopsy. He can dispute it, he can dispute it, based on validation, okay? And what he can actually do that now. It's not too late. He can do it. He needs to speak to his lawyer. He needs to speak to his lawyers. Maybe if he has one lawyer or two lawyers.
You want to come? There's a lawyer here. Alaka is here. Alaka, do you want to come?
You don't know what is going on. Why are you talking as if you don't know what is going on? Which
how is Adedoye talking like this?
I don't know. You're just talking as if you don't know what is going on. What is going on?
Your own autopsy.
Mr. Aloba, please, can you please allow me to speak, gentlemen, please? Please, with due respect, thank you. Mr. Loba can dispute the autopsy. Yes, he can. He can dispute the second autopsy, and that will reopen the inquest. Yes, he can. Please, let's not this. Please, Chairman. I understand. It doesn't matter.
It's a private autopsy. The one that did his own private autopsy.
Mr. Chairman, yes, he can challenge. Any autopsy can be challenged. And I'm telling you that right now. And I know what I'm talking about.
You're saying this, but he has the ambit of the law gave him the right to
tell me the local standing that he
please,
has.
Can you allow him to speak, Chairman, please?
Okay,
Chairman, listen to you. He has the local stand. He was one that brought the return to the court. Are you aware of that?
But it wasn't shown.
Hold on.
I'm asking you a question.
Are you the one that's going to pay for the second autopsy? Are you going to pay for it?
Excuse me, sir. I'm talking to Chairman, please, with due respect.
See, you like to manipulate this.
Chairman.
The prince, you'll be moving around manipulating stuff, The prince, please hold on. The prince, please hold on. Please hold on.
Hold on, please. The court gave you.
Chairman, did you see the second autopsy? Did Mr. Loba see the second autopsy?
That is not the question here. That is not the question here. Where he should have raised that, okay, he didn't do it. He allowed the result to be presented in court.
It doesn't. Yeah, that is why it needs to be challenged. It doesn't matter.
Was he in the court?
Yes, the second, sir, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Hold on. Was he in the court or not?
Even if he was in the court, please.
Did they challenge his result? Because to court, that is Aloba's result. It's Aloba that is presented.
There is no Aloba's result. No.
How can you say that now? The court granted him. There's a Adedoye. We'll have a CTC.
Go ahead.
Adedoye, can I explain this to you? I have the CTC.
Go ahead, Dan.
I have a CTC where the court approved for that autopsy to be done. I have a copy of it, right?
Okay.
And the court gave him full right to do what? To go ahead and carry out the autopsy. So now, you see, the problem I fault here is The communication, when they went to do the autopsy, and I'm going to put it as a teaser, when they went to do the autopsy, obviously, in the autopsy, I mean, if you have a copy of the CTC, it did mention that, okay, representatives of each party, so the Wumi team, right, and Baba's team had to be there when the samples were taken, right, when the pathologist was taking those samples. Now, when the sample for autopsy and all of that, now, when the pathologist went there and saw the autopsy, what was the state of the body? And right there, they needed to have reported to him, his lawyer, and every other person there. Okay, because the pathologist will tell you if the autopsy is not looking promising, you can also, if how do you want to say, Chairman, you can help me here. You can also estimate what the toxicology should be coming for, or you will be able to
The outcome.
What
Yeah, the
kind
outcome,
of testing?
yeah.
Thank you. You would know what kind of testing you should be going for when you go for toxicology, because with the autopsy, the internal autopsy, the physical autopsy, you would see this, you understand and see the state of the decomposition of the corpse, so that you would now know what level of toxicology testing should you be going for. So the question has nothing to do with the court; it has to do with the people who were on ground.
Okay,
And,
so
and you know what, Benedetto, you look at it this way: the time the samples were sent. Was it preserved? What is the state? That is why until we have
what
a
was
copy
the
of
state
that
of the
autopsy-
body?
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
okay,
the pathologist who saw the body should tell you how decomposed is this body. So therefore, that should push you to say, I want a rigorous testing.
A rigorous test.
And the samples to be taken to be apt enough to be.
Okay, so that's okay. Hold on, Chairman. So can see. I mean,
They will throw it out of the window.
no, let's not say that.
Don't let us be beating around.
Supervise, I think let someone else
To the
talk
point of
about
court,
all
to the
this
eyes of
is
the
just,
to the eyes of the
yeah.
law, this is Aloba's report. You were supposed to have discussed with your lawyer and the pathologist, discuss the results, do all of those things before presenting in the court. In the event where they didn't show you, on that day you will be the first person to raise objection. Say, my lord, I have not studied this report.
And I'm not
Therefore,
satisfied.
I can't allow this result to be presented. But did you do that?
The result
Now,
was
presented
Oluwole autopsy.
Let's leave Oluwole. Let's leave
Oluwole
Oluwole.
autopsy.
Listen. Ubi juries, ubi remedium. Where there is no wrong, there cannot be any remedy. The court has given you the opportunity. Take, go and do it. Bring me your results. On that day, everybody sat down. The judge sat down. You presented your report through your lawyer and your pathologist. Is it court that gave you pathologist?
So, Chairman, let me ask you a question. What was the reaction
Yes.
of the deceased father when the autopsy was read?
See, what's it called? I'm looking for this Latin word.
Let me just ask.
The reaction in the court has no bearing.
No, I'm asking,
with
did he
judge.
object to it? Was there an objection?
He didn't object to it. He did not object to it.
Okay, all right, I'll continue because I said this is a
Which means this is your result.
and it was accepted.
And it was accepted, and it's gone. And I think somebody was mentioning that time, I think it was Papariano, that you pay for a test, you source for the professional. The professional did a job, he can't give you the result, and you are heading to the court. Hey, come on, who are those people advising Babaloba at that time? And you want to go back to say you want to go and challenge it?
I don't think that is true. Because there's no how. It's just like you're trying to send a transcript to your school. There is one that is official and there's one that is a copy. An official document is one that is sealed that you're going to take to the court. And the
But the content are the same.
It's going to be the same thing. But one is official that is sealed. Not one the second report is going to be the same thing, just like a photocopy. For your
Exactly. But at least you have seen what is inside.
They kept quiet. Oh, let's wait. What is going to happen? They said we should not open it to the D-Day. And you don't know what you are taking there. So both all of them look like a fool. So I feel like they're actually playing on the public intelligence. This family They are just a nonsensical family.
No. Let's leave the public now. Let's look at the person that gave out a job. Aloba gave out a job. Aloba gave out a job. He paid for the job. He sourced for the pathologist through his lawyer. Now you finished. Even if it is a student copy, like you rightly said, a copy. Don't give me the original. Seal the original. A copy. You need to have discussed this with your lawyer before heading for court. You need to have discussed it before heading to court. Now, like Baba Bangogo, you went there, you did not even object. I didn't think you objected that on the floor of the court that day. In fact, the judge would have listened to you and asked the pathologist, pathologist, come, did you give the result to this one? Did you see? Did you discuss it? In fact, the judge would have cancelled it that time. But you allowed it to be read on the floor. Pass the first reading, second reading, they put a gavel on it down, and you're saying you want to come back for it. The way they will throw you out of the window, that one is gone. It's gone. There's nothing anybody can do on that.
But Shelban, sir, if I may ask one question, did Baba lawyer that time actually tell him his rights? Maybe there is any possibility that Baba, can you challenge this thing?
Exactly.
Because, no, I'm talking about then, not even now. Yeah, you understand? Did the lawyer actually say anything to Baba Mohbad? Because we don't even know.
From my own understanding, they didn't do well with Aloba, both pathologists and the lawyer. They didn't do well with Aloba, and Aloba maybe he didn't even know his right. He didn't know the right questions to ask, or he has believed that whatever the lawyer does is right. So
what about the people around Aloba? I think there's a lot of intelligence. Those critical thinker and whatever. They should be able to.
Were they working with him then? I don't know.
They have been working with him from onset now, from day one.
No.
With him. They have been around him. Wait,
So hold on.
They came around 2024, June, July or something.
In that time, there is little that the critical thinker can do.
They were not even with him at that time.
Exactly. The bulk of the blame still lies
critical thinker.
Yeah.
See, critical thinker. They are close to Gurezi and Co. So they are.
Gurezi
He knows what is going on, but you know what is going on.
Yeah, exactly. Know what is going on. Yes.
So what are you talking about? Is Gurezi different from you and I, or different from Chiama?
The prince.
Or different from Petke?
The prince.
Yes.
You need to ask yourself one question. Does the critical thinkers even know where this autopsy was performed? The answer is no.
That's
exactly
crazy.
My
That's
point.
crazy.
Exactly my point. Petke.
That's another crazy.
Exactly my point.
Stuff.
Now, when you look at some things that's been going on, then you should be able to put 1 and 2 together. Okay. So it then means that this autopsy, another question you still need to ask is, why is it that they are hiding the place that it was conducted from the public?
Because that's right.
It's good that Anne is on this call tonight, and I'm glad. Anne, I don't know if you don't mind.
Please let Anne continue.
If you can answer the question.
No, let him.
Hold on. The question is this: I'm sure you were close to the lawyer at that point in time.
Okay.
And the lawyer facilitated the autopsy. All right.
Okay.
So can you confirm if the autopsy was actually done? No, Chairman, I don't think that can work. And I will tell you. No, I just want hold on. I said if you can answer. Yes, I don't answer.
Let me answer, don't worry. Okay, let me answer. Yes, it was done.
It was done.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was done. When it was done, what's his name?
I think Baba Mohbad had a representative that was there, right? When the pathologist was actually, if I understand, I think one of the days I chatted to Dumusi, he said they had to put the pathologist and his team in a hotel. And the logistics of that, I think, was handled by a member of Critical Thinkers. Now, I can't mention the name because I'm not sure. So I don't want to say what I'm not sure of. But so that autopsy was done. Now, the question I would say is, which is why I still ask, this pathologist, okay, they got him, all the discussions that went on, what came out from that autopsy? Obviously, there were chats, there were discussion as at that time, when they saw the corpse, the state of the body, all of those questions. What was discussed then? I hope that helps.
That was the report where organophosphate was mentioned, right?
I haven't seen it. To be honest with you, Chairman, I haven't seen the result itself. So I only heard the people who went to court said, okay, organophosphate was mentioned.
Yes, it was part of the report. It was the report of, okay, yes. Because that's what the pathologist said, that when they got there, before they could take the sample, this is the odor. And they were, and I myself went down to research what is organophosphate to check it. And I discovered, oh my God. In fact, I think I discussed that on Paparazzo that night. I said, Paparazzo, wait.
Chairman, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Chairman, organophosphate is a very dangerous chemical. So, what has organophosphate has to do with Mohbad's body, deceased body? So, and I think that should be questioned. And that's what I'm saying. Hold on, please.
We questioned that. We questioned it when it was read on the floor of the court. The public heard it. Okay? The Sashitu, who was there too, did not question that. Nobody questioned that. Nobody questioned that thing in the floor of the court. Nobody. It was when we heard it on the social media. In fact, Monjola was reading it. I said, Monjola, hold on first. What did you just pronounce? Organo what? Hold on. We began research that night. That was when we knew that, if the pathologist said this was the state before he took the sample, and nobody questioned that to ask question along that line, then what happened? What did the lawyer studied? All right. So which means, according to the research that we did, that chemical, I don't know whether it was a surrounding of the morgue or on the Mohbad, but whatever it is, it wasn't a good chemical. It wasn't a good chemical. It wasn't.
I mean, I'm not sure if, some of you will agree with me on this. I think that we have to ask the inquest to be reopened again to investigate this. I'm sorry. Because,
yes,
inquest again. Who's going to put the inquest again?
Then she can do that now. Go and ask the inquest to reopen. Yes,
Mr. Chairman, are you going to be the chairman of the inquest?
And let's forget about the inquest. That inquest is gone forever. You can't reopen anything anymore. Because you have ample opportunity to raise your objections. Okay, yes, you go for judicial review, okay? If you have studied everything from the inquest, they've submitted, look at it like the critical thinker said they read, study everything, then you can go for judicial review if you have found anything in the process. Okay? You can go for it. But to reopen the inquest, that one is it.
I think that's a third dream. Okay, Anne, please continue, please.
I don't know what part do I continue from? Okay, so as far as I was saying, so that's why I found it disturbing, because when they started saying, okay, you had seen this result, and I was thinking, you almost be very stupid be saying that, because I hadn't seen it. But now you see, if you talk about the autopsy result, I have two questions, which I would always say, and unfortunately, a lot of things happened then, and everybody just packed up. The question is, the pathologist, they got him. Okay. I've got to find out. They said he's an Igbo man, right? Okay. They got him. Where they get his profile from? Okay, Odumusu said he did that. Okay. Now the question is, the autopsy that was done, the people that were there, what did that pathologist discuss with them? So I know some people are saying there was no toxicology, and yes, they could be saying, they could be right. But my concern is, what made the toxicology to become free? Why was it free? I remember one of the discussions when we, on the call with Odumusu, were asking about saying they had translated to Spanish, stuff like that. They were trying to find somebody. I remember asking and I said, why are we trying to find an outsider? Would they be able to translate the medical lingua accordingly? What about the hospital there where it's done? Why can't they get the people there to translate it? Because to be honest, I think maybe if he was still there, if the lawyer was still there, or if everything with the Wahab was going on smoothly, I think we would have had a copy, because we were pushing and really pressing on that result. We were really gagging Odumusu back to back. If I pick up it, I'm going to call on this phone, but I'm sure if I was using my second phone, you would see, if I go and check the chats, you will see where we kept calling him. I used to ask her, what's up? Have you the result out? Is he ready? And the hassle came up with it needs to be translated to Spanish. And that is where, it wrapped up. Now, I'm sure that Muyiwa was obviously in the loop, because he was like the COO of this case, right? He used to liaise with the lawyer. So if the lawyer knows something, Muyiwa knows as well. All right? That's what I say as far as that. But in fairness, critical thinkers, I hadn't seen the result. No, they didn't drop it on the group. If they did, while I'm talking to you guys, I would just ask you supervisor to put me on my second phone. I will go and I'll show you critical thinkers chat right now. And I'll just go to the files and documents. There's nothing there. The only thing I know we have is the CTC, the DNA one that was first approved, and the CTC for the autopsy. I hope that's clear.
And there is nobody has the original result, which is in Spanish. Nobody has it.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know that any of us critical thinkers have it.
The original, even in the interpreted one, I've not seen it. None of us.
So who have the package? Who have that one?
Yeah,
Original
I don't know. I would say the pathologist would have it. I don't know if he shared with Odumusu. I don't want to say what is not right, because he didn't tell me that he had it. On the call package, we were on the call there. We were 6 of us. Am I right? Or 7? I think one person, critical thinkers, were not there that day. But all of us on the call, York joined finally. All of us on the call, as at that time, he didn't tell us that he had a copy. Now.
So we can agree that the original came in Spanish. Then it was translated to English.
Yes, because that is what
the pathology read it in the court.
Yes, the lawyer said.
So if we see the original, the Spanish version.
I want to believe that where that game changed was towards the interpreting part. I think that me.
That is the question I wanted to ask you now, Petket. God bless you. That is exactly why. That is me. If we see the original Spanish, I wanted to ask it for me.
I've been asking them to release. Let's see, and I know why I'm asking that, because I've been hearing small thing that is a photo, is a copy and paste of that of the government.
Let me mention this again in case I wasn't clear. I remember that, in fairness, right, on this, because I think, I can't on this phone. I've got chats here, but I can't show it on this phone. During the time where, Miwa had said, okay, if we knew any toxicology lab, and I was already searching, and that's how I got to. I remember finding 3 or 4 in London, in the UK. I think there was one around London or whatever. And on the call, I was like, I'd seen this. Well, it wasn't like he had to use. I was just telling him what I found. He was like, okay, show Odumusu now. Since you know him, say free. And I said to him, well, I've seen this. I don't know if you guys are going to use that. He was like, okay, well, that's fine. Thank you for that. And he would just reply back, thanks for the link, because I just sent links. During those discussions around that time, I remember I don't know if you remember, I mentioned the critical thinkers, maybe on the call or on the chat. I said, I was asking him rigorously, and I was saying, sir, please, just to be sure, who is this pathologist? He confirmed it was a forensic pathologist. After he confirmed that, when I asked about the nails, I mentioned about the head. I also did say that, please, just to be sure, ensure that you have the copy of the NMS lab so that he needs to read it properly and he understands what the government has done before embarking on his own. I'm sure I have chats to that effect. I did say that. So I don't know, because I haven't seen it. I don't know if he was making reference to the one of the NMS lab, but however, how be it, he still must have his own report of the autopsy. What he saw, because the timelines are different. When NMS lab did their own autopsy, the state of the body, if you remember the NMS lab, they said everything was fine, the brain was okay, yada, yada, yada. If the decomposition had happened and you have organophosphate, I expect 100% or 1000% that he must have his own findings written out on a report to say, as at when I'm seeing this body, this is what the head looks like, this is what the eyes, this is what the skin, and all of that. So I just wanted to mention that, because I won't be fair to myself if I didn't say it. I remember saying that to Dumoso, and I'm sure I have a chat to that effect.
Please, can I
do we have any information as to where this test was conducted?
I don't know, but I heard it's Spain. As at now, when the gist are flying out, I heard it's Spain.
Chairman, I've told you now. I said none of us can tell you where that thing was conducted. And another thing that worries me is this: why will, assuming it's in Spain, do they want to tell me that in Spain they don't speak English at all? And know fully well that these people that brought this job to you they speak only English. Why would the result come in Spanish? And if at all, if it's their tradition that everything they do must come in Spanish, why don't they still have English translated one? The two come together. Why must they release? So this is where I'm not agreeing with all those stories. I'm not agreeing that come with in Spanish and is not being interpreted and come along with the interpreted one in English. That is where I see foul play. I don't believe it is not possible.
All right, can I just quickly, Chairman.
If you do the test in Spain, of course, definitely the result will come in Spanish.
Chairman, don't be
Can I just quickly say something, please? Please, if you don't mind. When Mohbad's body was, organophosphate was detected by the pathologist, and I think further tests should have been conducted to know why that chemical was found in Mohbad's body. There is a lot that can be done here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's okay to put out stuff on social media, because sometimes I think you have some people out there who really want to report this case. And I think an ACHE test would have been conducted, a BCHE test would have been conducted, direct analysis for
I beg all this. See, the way I am, I don't need too much headache at this point.
I get it. Please just allow me. I understand.
Analyze all this one. Go and meet Baba and analyze this with him. We are past those stage.
Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ.
Little thing you just take us back. Little thing you take us back.
I know. Please, just allow me to
finish. Do you think all you are saying now can help? It can help.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Okay, because this
go to Aloba and do that, not here. We are on the true justice. We don't have any interest in what you are saying. Go to Aloba directly. Aloba and his team. Then you can do that one. But here we are not interested. We are thinking about something else. We are not thinking about what you are talking about now. You are talking out of topic. So go to that area, go and meet Aloba directly and speak to Aloba and his lawyer. So we don't have interest in what you are talking about.
Allow her to speak, please. Allow her to speak, please.
Thank you so much,
Allow her.
Supervise.
The thing is this, Supervise, the thing is this. All of these, you are very right, this and that and that and that. Did you give them these points when they were doing, maybe during or immediately
Please,
after?
can you please allow me to speak, please?
Because as it is now, it's just like, okay,
Yeah,
we'll be
man.
hearing this for the purpose of education anyway.
No.
This
It's not
cannot
for
fly
the
anymore.
No, it's not. Allow me to speak, please. I don't understand. Thank you so much. And thank you, Super Vibes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, and I think, just like I was saying, a mass spectrum would have been conducted on Mohbad. Metabolic analysis would have been conducted on Mohbad. After finding that an organophosphate
Supervise, let me be going. I know get
was
strength.
detected on him.
No, Petke,
Right?
hold on now. Petke.
God bless you.
You know what?
I will talk
You know what?
talk to you later.
Hold on.
I just want to tell you that, this is a big issue right here. You detected an organophosphate on somebody, on a diseased person, and further test was not conducted on Mohbad to know why organophosphate was detected on him.
Which is the reason why
This is bullcrap. I'm sorry to use the word.
petition.
You detected an organophosphate on a disease without further analysis.
Supervise. Please drop this woman. Please drop. We are enjoying these people. Please drop this woman for us. Drop her. You see? Can you see now? Let's get.
Okay, where are we?
Please come back. Please invite Petket back, please.
No, I will bring
Petket, come back.
I will bring him back. I will bring him back.
Drop this woman, no. You see, if you don't see, I will swear for you. I will swear for you. I will swear for you if you don't take time. I will swear for you. Don't come here and come and interrupt people. I will swear for you if you don't take time,
It's okay.
Don't charge us back. See, if you don't take time,
It's okay.
go back.
Everybody. It's okay, Kobe, no verse, it's okay. No verse, Kobe, it's okay. Now you do.
Guys, I think I'm done now. There's no other question, right? I can follow for both.
Is there anyone who still want to ask any question?
I say they cost me for comment section. Say they smoke. Come, I don't know what they call, but now I never smoke on my life. So what they write?
Maybe that one. Waiting smoke.
I don't know.
Which one gonna be smoke?
The people that were on the panel. Oh gosh, you should go and meet Aloba now. All this one, if you start justice with touch, you won't be digging. All these people talking, and all those people, they put their sweat, their blood, their time, their money, their everything into this justice for Mohbad. Yet they mess it up. You are doing TikTok lawyer. Go and meet Aloba and fight the word they fought now. This is how you please people with all these panelists should stop giving such people that cause commotion.
Please don't give Adedoyin relevance again. She's a distraction. She's always distracting. Anytime you're having meaningful conversation.
You people should wake up now. You people should wake up. All these ones should wake up. Stop grooming this kind of people. Tomorrow you guys will groom and then she will start waging war against us again. She should go and open her platform. Look at what she just did.
Let Adedoyin open her platform. It's a distraction. Anytime you come up and start distracting people.
It's a distraction. You are saying anything. She came from nowhere, from Tiwumi. She's grooming It doesn't make sense, man. I know I'm not the host. I'm sorry. You allow pet to live. You allow important people that have been with you to come out. Do you know the time, effort, and everything you've put in from nowhere because of useless drama? She should go and meet her lover on Facebook.
Like pé Maxi Fresh ti play tán. Tẹ̀tẹ̀ pé mi ti kúrò nílé.
When some
Èwo ni kí play fún yín o?
When they give verdict say they mess up, say make they go wetin who be the person wey dey sue DPP for? They sue DPP say make DPP carry all the 50 people for inside house. Say na inside house Mohbad die. Say for CTC page 142 CY responded to the lawyer when lawyer ask CY say where did your husband die? Page 142 CY said inside the house. They cut that one. They no cut am. But wetin they use take quote to sue Naira Marley? Say they have affidavit stating Mohbad died allegedly on the 11th. Say why they go free Naira Marley, Sam Larry, Prime Boy, Tunde, because those are the 4 people that DPP carried to investigate that they are the reason why, because of the allegations they put upon their head, that's the reason why Mohbad. But yet, you see people, when they say you don't know who to buy, you not going away. He said, "Tí o bá please me." He carried further DPP way to sue DPP, not even the 15 people inside the house. And all these people working with him are telling us that they don't know his plans. Now, what they do is this. No one gets one game where they always do. Whenever they fuck up, when they know, say, not even fuck up, now their game. When they don't know, say, public will vex, they'll look for a victim. Now, look at autopsy toxicology result. I see the alarm band say, if you all remember, Muyiwa in August was screaming, call out the police. Mohbad did not die at 3:30 p.m. Who did the nurse street? Call out the nurse, call out the police. Now, Joken platform that night, he go there. He no get platform where he no go. Papariano stop people that come. If not call police, let the family do the calling and be abusing. Say, but let the family do it. But if you are calling, call out nurse. That period, result, Bukky Jesse do live stream then. Say, Baba gave result in SCRBI. Meaning, Baba puts the result under his armpit. Everybody come very happy say results don't show up because they were going to cross-examine the pathologist again in August. Pathologist was not available. Then they said he wasn't feeling well or not around. Child born excuse. He can't show up 30th September 2024. You know, their own private autopsy toxicology result was to be read. Now, the likes of Toyin Peperempe, the same standards. People where they stand say they be Team Baba, they bullied the likes of me, Arifa, a lot of justice seeker. Perkins, everybody say, may they not come inquest. in order to hear that they will carry everybody, police will bundle them. That time, and then we know say police dey effective. How come the same police will not talk say no dey effective? Dey effective to carry people. How come innocent people? To go to court is not a crime, to listen, to be a witness is not a crime, as long as you don't constitute nuisance there. Now they threaten the same seekers. These people are not saying they don't know what's going on. They don't know the event inside the event of justice. I beg you, make them sit down and put one place. See, what did they do before they were going to release that result? They screamed, Odumosu must go, Muyiwa must go. It's their plan. Goretsi must go. Then, when it's time, they will come comment the main person where they expose them or where go question their character. Pew, they cut off. Now, they don't know, say, DNA will fail. Why? This same set of people, now them come out, they tell us, say, the verdict has been made. Clinical have been done. DPP, they fail. Because the DNA is the only way. They are not interested in anything but only DNA. Some likes of us, where they even call anti-justice, they say, why not sue the people in the house? Baba, tell the DPP, the people in the house, now you go sue. This same set of people, where say they be team Baba, where they form holiness upon holiness. Now them, they even pay each other, according to Lagatana, where he exposed. Now then they pay each other to bully people online, but they will lie that those who are suing the right people are the ones against justice. Now, let me take on a date there, and then no vet. This same set of people say now only DNA way. How come they were swift to now get lawyer to come out and do what we beg them to do since early this year? Use 3 seconds video to sue these people. Use the DM, even if you don't believe in 3 seconds video. Now that period, these people, they abuse everybody, they curse us. You don't get what they no talk. They shake me. Emire, over justice for Mohbad. One, more better for now we come your book. No problem. But now they cassette now 9 days round. Now everybody are hearing that you are bullying each other. They knock una a whole lenshi. Now one person where they form Omo-Jesu, they say you lenshi allegedly because most sorrow, but it's among you people's group member. But now I take una back, you know, concern me. All those are personal vendetta. You know, like when I shook myself, you know, concern me. No me my coming. Now, but let's move back to what I was saying. You see these people, they came with loyalty. Why did they stop believing in the same DNA they promised to believe in? Who is the next target? Rich Grace. She will be chopped. She will be chopped because they already know what they are bringing forth, and the public will never like. Then they will tell you, hey, don't mind them. They are the ones who paid them. The anti-justice. They work for one. Iran, Ifa, Bada, one gun. The real anti-justice inside the justice. Anti-justice no even make moves as much as people were there inside the same justice. They move. Negativity is inside of them. Now them cause. Now somebody said you saw a DM. Even if you are not after the video, that DM is a confessional statement. Why are you not using that DM that says, I get video footage where my brother used his head knock ground? If you guys go back, if you see what these people did, oh my God, you will be shocked. The same thing, Baba, and now you are coming out to form Emi Omo, sir, Emi Omo, Orinyiyi, Tori Opolo, you pay, oh Lord, justice was still pay. You can't bring that kind of brain to my own side. Because one truth is you all are the real answer justice. You have a group inside group. When they cast, they even say the rich grace get another group inside group. What are people grouping for? And your grouping is not even positivity or negativity and failure. Tell me why you sued DPP. Over only Naira Marley and Larry. They're inside the house. You now waste public funds. Now, the same rich grace tell you, say, get out. A 1K. Chebenika, get out. Justice for rich grace. Baba and rich grace together forever. The Wale. Sanshitu is going nowhere. Because there's sign and seal. Any Sanshitu magbewa debe. Ode godok bewa debe. Sign sealed delivered. If that one make me anti-justice, to heck with you. Now on a date here. Thank you.
Welcome to Anti-Justice, Nahi Nahi. Well done. Carry go.
Carry
Ifá,
on.
can you give
You
me?
welcome me. Now me be chat me obu anti-justice. Mama so them. Don't say that.
Can you give me 2 minutes?
Bobby Crunchy Queen.
2 minutes.
Come on. Wow, Bobby Phonics. Please, thank you so very much. Bobby Crunchy Queen, go on, man.
I want to address Josie and the critical thinkers. Let me start with Josie. Josie,
Mommy, get no advice with critical thinkers. Baba said, and I quote, Baba said, and I quote, Baba said, ṣé wọ́n rò pé anybody tó bá lọ ṣe petition on my behalf máa bójú ẹ jẹ́. So, if at any point in time, Baba would definitely bójú anybody jẹ́, critical thinkers should be aware the reason why Baba is not signing that particular stuff. Ẹ jẹ́ kó wà no advice yẹn fún wọn so that they will not take Baba as enemy. Carry on, ma.
thank you. Joseph Aloba, I think it's wise in front of, in the presence of over 550 people listening to us this morning. We are now 9th of September, 2025. I think it is wise and right to name you Joseph Aloba, the Grand Master Maradona. You earned that title, Joseph Aloba. Undisputed. Nobody could take that title from you. You Maradona everybody. Even me, you Maradona everybody. Everybody forgets. You see, we drop cap for you. Sorry, yeah, Paris is going to raise cap for you. Shola ke kan to ma ba wa dalala le torí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Shola ke kan ṣí fìlà. Bàbá mi, ọwọ́ méjì fún yín Joseph Aloba. Ó gbà wá. Carpenter, wallahi, èmi gan gbà. Upon the book where I say I read, ó gbà wá. You earned the title, Joseph Aloba, Grand Master Maradona. Then, nobody is taking that title from you. Ajé, ní level tó bá wa dé yìí, mi máa ọwọ́ méjì fún yín Joseph Aloba, ó gbà wá gidi, ó gbà wá gidi. Shebi, you say you don't know Arifa. That no be that boy when they played her. Please, the voice note to Arifa played this night, so this morning. Now AI, Josie, and Papa see when they give you microphone, you will say, Shebi, you know I don't lie. Shebi, you know I don't lie. Josie Aloba, you claim in front of everybody that you don't know Arifa. The one where Arifa played this night, voice note, where you and Arifa they throw jab back and forth, throw jab. Na ChatGPT, I been na Google Gemini. Talk now. Alo gba wa temperature before guy. Temperature before guy. The prince wallahi before guy. I dey tell you. Before guy Joseph Aloba, and we off cap for you. Even Arifa off cap. Arifa ti shifala. Arifa off cap. Emi gan shifila fún ẹ. He? You open mouth, say you don't know Arifa, say Arifa never give you kobo. Arifa show transfer evidence, 150K. Last year, Nilo, your name is Grand Master Maradona, Babe. IBB, they learn from you. Joseph Aloba, IBB, will be military general. They learn work from you. Hey, Omo. Swale. Nemoli, before guy. When you go before guy, see Joseph Aloba by everybody. Ni level today, accept say Joseph Aloba no win. Joseph Aloba, oh no, hands down, oh no.
You cannot get away with it. You will not get away with it all.
Mr. Solaske, 1 million. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ìgbó ìbò kọ́mọ kápẹ́ntà ni mí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ wọ́n ṣe gbá mi DPP ní lọ́ọ̀yà wọn ò tẹ̀ sọ kankan ó ní why am I here? Ìyàwó mi cheat on me. I'm the only one that trained my baby. Ish.
And these people are still supporting. I don't know.
The Diaboni, for guy, Shalake, Emma Sorrow, Jerry or Guy in Joseph and Loba. Or Tawabana, any level that day, forget say you go school. Joseph Aloba beat everybody hands down. If you go back, Josie, our meji, or one taking Kale, taking okay, Mutikasle. And then you end your undisputed title of Grandmaster Maradona Walai. Nobody, even IDB, they learn work where you did. You walk in. To buy everybody. Or to for me, so I if not for voice note when they play this night, me ma go say you know no Arifa. Oh no, no don't dirun yen. Na Arifa play your voice note. Josie, na chat GPT ni abi na AI. Okay, make I attack you one side. I'm still coming back to you. Critical thinker, Esumobi. Josie say, my judge. Please, on behalf of critical thinkers, please, justice for critical thinkers. Lady Ebony, please, Auntie Miomo logo, justice for critical thinkers. Baba is ready to jail you one. Justice for critical thinkers, please. They are in severe pains. Critical thinkers are in severe pains. Please, let's have a solemn session for critical thinkers. They are going through a lot. Josini ma joju o de joju won. Josi no sign you. 3 million naira.
Oh God.
Josie no sign you. Josie say you ma je ojú yín o ma ti je. Please, justice for critical thinkers. You know what is good for you critical thinkers? You better come out for Joseph. You better come out for Joseph Manoba. Yes, you know you are.
Given to us. Let me use that language. She gave just 10,000 for my transport. Transport will be daily 20,000 will be daily. All the people still know but what you would do now all this is me, I have to go to Berekete. You know Berekete now. See what that don't hear you back, please me. Yes. Really? That's okay now. Berekete what is going to feel was it? Now go down to point. What is the information to go? Number one, I'll go to a local competition on my behalf. Because
You need to put that. Anybody.
Oh God.
Let me use that language. She gave just 10,000 for my transport. Transport will be daily 20,000 daily. All the people should know but who you don't want me. Now all this is me, I have to go to Berekete. You know Berekete now. See what that don't hear you back, please me. Yes. I wish I should be that's okay now. What is going on to people once now go down to point. What is the information to go? Number one, I'll go to a local competition on my behalf.
Arifa, please, can you cut it? Any blogger?
They don't peace for you.
Faboni and I trust in you. Please,
Faboni, make sure you get that part. Faboni, you go put that one on replay.
Yeah, it's just that part. From that side, I want
this for body or love. I go. But the better Sarah, I see your logo or love. I go. Money. Now only that part we want to. Just the repeater.
It's too sweet.
Politics. All of the better Sarah be too right. Where you're a bad boy. You're a bad boy.
When Baba talk about Kamo, it's a walk to
physical thinkers.
You see, in Kokotu, one thing that many people did not understand.
Okay,
Jolake, don't pay me my debt. Thank you very much. One funny thing that people did not understand is this. You see,
power tap, power tap, Joe.
I keep saying this thing before. That's passion tapping. When the likes of Bossman, Aries, and Co, when they wrote their petition then against Wumi, because Wumi said, Baba, think of other accused Baba of being the one who buy Mohbad. And they decided to. Mommy Lighton was everywhere that night. She called me, time without number. Are we taking any step concerning this girl that accused Baba Mohbad? This one, that one. And when the petition sets, this woman came out to say the petition is set, Lady Aries. And I was contacted. Sign those documents. Baba said it's going to be a duplicated effort at first. Then later, he said, I won't go along competition on my behalf. Now, critical thinkers went to write petition on behalf of Baba Mohbad.
Ó ti bójú ọjọ́ rẹ̀ ní Ọlọ́run gbé. Ó ti bójú ọjọ́ rẹ̀ ní Ọlọ́run sáìsẹ̀. Because àwọn òbí rẹ̀ wọ́n lè tí ì lè sìn náà.
Wọ́n sì praise. If you come follow Baba, wọ́n sì sọ lẹ́ni. If you come follow Baba,
they're not getting it. They're not getting it. It's terrible.
They are still saying it. If you come follow Baba, we will come for you. They were today, as of yesterday, they were saying it.
Even me, don't you agree? If anybody come for Baba Loba, I will come for the person. Because Baba knew what he was doing right from beginning. Right from beginning, Baba
somebody said, send the voice to them.
Anybody that come for Baba,
this conversation, nice.
You come for Baba, I come for you. Because Baba Mohbad will never lie.
Christopher.
According to Buki Kese, Baba Mohbad will never lie. Whatever Baba said, it is 100%. So, in that manner, Buki Kese sets Baba Mohbad up with a woman. Listen further. Look at the way he presented the matter to me. He said, if you eventually arrest Wunmi, they will settle the whole matter at the station. Yeah. Wow. Somebody that accused you of killing your own son. That's a murder case. That is the murder case. How come are you going to settle the matter at the police station? But to me, that time, we are all excited. Baba na our newborn baby. I know if you think. Anything when you do at the support 100. I support and say yes. I go platform to platform to say no. Baba cannot petition Wunmi. Let Wunmi petition Baba. Now from him, me I hear her. I believe and I
Can I ask a question? Can you and Lagata walk through the timing? Was this after the alleged Sindere? Could it be the Sindere was walking and that's why you were moving?
This is even before Bere.
Okay.
This was even before Bere at all.
So look
This
at the
was the time that Bukky Jesse, this was the day, the same day that Bukky Jesse dragged Baba Mohbad back then. The same day Bukky dragged Baba Mohbad. That should be around January. No, January 2024.
January 2024.
It was around January 24.
Or
December 2023. It's around December 2023.
December, November, December 2023.
2023.
Yes.
But it was the night. Yeah, Bukky dragged Baba in the morning. Then I called Baba in the night so we can have a very good conversation.
Just sister Barrow, you need to know what my invite me. Why invite you?
Because
why are you particularly now see what you tell me on the there's a lot of competition and you have no competition on my bill, which is capital law. We will sign it.
If anybody go the right petition on behalf of Baba, which is capital no.
Capital no, you this sign. Critical thinker, you are in severe pain.
Capital no, because Baba is always a man of his word.
The man knows what he was doing all along. I'm telling you, I don't know what he was in for. Oh, it's terrible.
They are still supporting emotional K. What's in Solano?
It's terrible.
On the choice. Coach Queen, well, I want the choice. On the face of it, they need to come out and support Baba. But behind closed doors, they are fighting, they're crying seriously.
Yeah.
Nearby Ross platform. To bá ti bu ní comment section, ó máa share sí blocking ni. To bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ sí Baba Mohbad ní comment section, ó máa share sí blocking ní Nearby Ross platform lánàá.
Don't have choice. But somebody was on Nearby Ross platform today, nagging and lamenting about Baba. They could not drop the person.
I was there for like 15 hours with them. Benny, I was there.
You know why they would not.
Lọ́jí pé Nàláyé bàjẹ́, ó wà ní platform ọ̀bàrọ̀ for 15 hours. Ẹ wá láwa ṣe 24 hours ní bíbá.
No, I don't think so. I think it's
ẹ dẹ̀ máa sunkún. Ẹ̀yin páyé country queen yìí bàjẹ́ ṣá. 15 hours.
Èèyàn lẹ́ ń pè yẹn ni. Ata máa dún bí tírélà tó ti bàjẹ́.
A lè máa bọ́ àwọn bíbá máa bọ́ mọ́ ayé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́.
Kí ni gbogbo wọn fẹ́ sọ sọ́rọ̀ tí bàbá wọn rọ bàbá wọn tó ń pọ̀ yìí sí? Kí ló fẹ́ sọ? Àwọn olùṣí.
It's really not what Solake is exporting.
This is my brother Solake. You don't get mine. You don't get the money of me and myself. I'm advertising. It ain't green. They only go baptize Solake.
Ṣé pé lórí burúkú ni gbogbo àwọn pípé yìí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ọmọkùnrin yìí owó ló bá wá wọ́n ti mọ̀ láti jọ ọjọ́ ìpowó náà fẹ́ pàpà pín náà fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n dẹ̀ ń sọ́pọ̀tì ẹ̀.
Ìwádìí sọ pé fíìmù lòun wá.
So gbogbo ọmọ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹgbẹ́ tó ní tán bá ṣe kí owó náà dà tán fẹ́ pín owó royalty tí kò tí jáde ó ti fẹ́ ná 5% àbí 10% láti ṣe kéèsì láàmì pé kò rẹ́dì láti fún Liam àdúgbò mi ní nǹkan kan ó ti bìlí pò ló máa gba royalty yẹn ni kò dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí royalty wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ojúbọ̀wọ̀ ṣe gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ ìpòrọ̀ yẹn ìyẹn ò rẹ́dì láti fi kọ́ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá wọ́ọ̀dì ẹ̀. Mo sọ pé nìkan was in September last year tí mo sọ pé ìtọ́rọ̀ yìí lọ́gán wọ́n sì máa ní kí Wùmí lọ bẹ bàbá yẹn tó bá yẹ bẹ bàbá yẹn tó bá bí nípa máa ṣẹ́ẹ̀tù gbogbo kìíní ilé gbòòlé gbogbo ìyà tó jẹ láti almost 2 years ago ó jẹ fúnra rẹ̀ torí máa yí yìí máa yí ò láì.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ ti kọjá ń sìn ó ti kọjá lọ bí bàbá yẹn ó ti kọjá.
No ètò kọ́ bá ti ẹ̀bẹ̀ pé wọ́n parí ìjà ò jẹ́ pé wọ́n parí ìjà ṣe pé ó rẹ́dì láti fún wọn ní kankan.
Àló ti kọjá gbogbo yẹn sẹ́ ó ti kọjá gbogbo yẹn.
ibùdó kó nǹkan lọ bẹ̀ wùn mí sìn kọ́ni ní láti lè gba gbogbo nǹkan ló ṣe máa lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀. This man is wicked.
Ẹ jẹ́ a máa gbọ́ ẹjọ́.
They get some lawyers to start petitioning people on your level. You do 3 million. You have
Arifa, make it say this man
The
a bad
funny
market.
thing- the funny thing is that-
a bad market.
No, selling terrible market. The funny thing is that he has told them he's going to sign it. And he's changed his mind in the last minute.
Success, go and sleep.
He will never sign because
Success, go and sleep.
something.
Oh no, we tell you anyone. How can you change your mind? How can you change your mind in the last minute? If you agree with somebody,
Because
He's a Maradona.
Mr.
Mama
Solanke,
Mohbad side.
Mr. Solanke,
Blessing is allegedly for obstructing justice.
Mr. Solanke, no, he never changed his mind in the last
Now-
minute. I haven't heard all this record, I haven't heard what you played. He never changed his mind last
I'm coming.
He only winds them because he knows that this one, they go too cast out, too early to cast. So may they go try and first.
Let us help me mute.
no, I'm talking about this
This
to gas.
Let us help me mute Naimoli. So, sir, you don't expect him not to remember the promise he made that nobody will petition anybody on his behalf. If that 3 million naira contributed,
Àwa ni Emperor Mbawi.
This one, this one, you gonna let me solve a lady. After that,
Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jọ tèmi ni.
no, I'm
Supreme, are you getting this
Àwọn aládé kápítà nù yẹn.
Supreme, ẹ má jẹ́ kó dàbí pé ó jọ ti yín. Ó jọ ti yín.
Even the man who do
Ṣé kò jọ tiwa ni?
No, ó jọ ti yín o. No, get it right o. Ẹ má sọ pé ó jọ tiwa. No, ó jọ ti tọ̀dọ̀ yín o. Títí yín gangan ni.
Bàbá ń kó mi wá kí n fún mi lò ó.
Arifa, you know well,
wọ́n láwọn lọ ń gbé wọ́n lọ ń gba lọ́yà máa bójú wọn jẹ́.
It's for Supreme. Supreme is here. Let Supreme eat her sub.
Then that part,
Kí ni kò fún ìgbà ìgbà bá Mohbad ló fẹ́ bàjẹ́?
the one wey be boss man
Supreme,
like.
listen well. Supreme, make you listen well.
Bàbá ló fẹ́ bàjẹ́.
Tí ó bá dájọ́ tí ẹ yóò bá pèsè mi, yes, afẹ́fẹ́ bẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kiri mí rí. Láti sọ pé ó kiri gbà wá o, ẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ó yá o. Wọ́n ti fi kó yá ti fẹ́ bọ̀ wọ́n sì bí kò fẹ́ bọ̀ ẹ̀mí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà gbọ́dọ̀ dá ogún fún
Ó lè sí information tí bẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ tí wọ́n ti gbọ́. Number one, àwọn kan tó wà lọ́wọ́ competition on my behalf máa bójú. Because tí bá ti lọ àrẹ́sì wọn rí, a máa ṣẹ́jú di police bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bàbá ti sọ ní 2023 àti pé máa bójú wọn jẹ́. Ẹ má bínú o, wọ́n tún ní pé àwọn máa settle ní police station. Wetin happen for 2025 wey Yomi Fadoyi carry Àdúrà kí ló ṣe? Wọ́n ti ọ̀pọ̀jù Yomi jẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀jù APC jẹ́.
Supreme, did you catch yourself? What is that? Did you catch
Pretty
yourself?
face. Bàbá Mohbad fẹ́ bojú mi tó fà mí.
Arifa, please play àwọn ọ̀gbẹ́ dáadáa. Arifa, she didn't hear well. Please play. Arifa, she didn't hear well. Pay attention, Supreme. Go to pay attention.
Mi ló ń bá wí yẹn. Iná ń bá wí yẹn wọ Ọlọ́run mi.
Supreme, pay attention. Farabalẹ̀ kó pay attention. Catch yourself. Don't miss.
Sáàkù àgbègbè níjà.
DJ, play.
Tí wọ́n ti gbọ́. Number one, àwọn kan tó wà lọ́wọ́ competition on my behalf máa bójú wọn jẹ́. Because tí bá ti lọ àrẹ́sì wọn rí, anything, a máa ṣẹ́jú di police. Àwọn yóò mú ìdánwò, ó ti máa wá rí
Which is capital no. We will sign it.
Supreme. And it's even the same thing today. You see, Obuja will not journey. Obuja won't journey. You always do it.
Sorry.
Comfy joined my life right now.
Comfy, wait, oh, don't go. Come inside comment section. Let's share.
Comfy, wait. Play it again. I want her to come up. Comfy, she's saying.
Mr.
Kule. No, drop me. Let me go and wash my face.
It's okay, but stay in the comment section. Listen to your song. Listen to your song.
Baba will not sign that particular song. Oh yeah. Because anybody that went to the petition on behalf of Baba, see, Baba put me and if you come for Baba Mohbad, after Baba,
look at that word.
I will come for you.
Look at that word.
I will come for you. I will come for anybody that goes for Baba.
I will come for anybody. Supreme, you
look at that word from a pastor.
You did not tell him.
Play again.
Look at that word.
Supreme, listen again. Listen attentively.
No, look at that word. Look at that word now.
Roti, everybody go to your show for last name. Supreme, pay attention. Comfy is here as your witness.
Comfy, I'm going to replay this because of you. I want you to listen to this, and I will allow it to go far a bit before I will now interrupt. I won't make everybody good. It be like say Supreme don't get bottled water near her there. She go use water wash her down. That one no be problem. But Comfy, listen good. Baba talks about it right from onset. He saw it coming, but he's not going to sign. Either you people like it or not, Baba will not sign. Le wa baye Baba yẹn jẹ́ ó involve gbogbo ẹbí ẹ̀. Blessing àkáwọ́ sẹ́yìn, àdúrà máa káwọ́ sẹ́yìn. Ẹ tún ti bá Baba débi pé Baba náà tún káwọ́ sẹ́yìn. No. Baba know what he's doing. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Please me. Yes, I was saying that you're that's okay. Now, I have number one, I was on a petition on my behalf. Because you're not going to arrest me with anything. I'm not sent to the police station then. Just 6 times by you need to know what my uncle invite me. Why invite you? Because when I practice now, what you tell me when we go further. There's a lot of competition, and if you want to know competition on my beard, which is capital law, we will sign it. I know what I'm doing. Okay, the lawyer for me, you yourself, okay, she back for me. Okay, now the thing about what you bad, if you're wasting for a year, let me just open up for you. You want to run a lawyer for me, see, as a lawyer, they want to give that lawyer 15 million. Hello?
What, but need 15 million, who can it?
Oh, lawyer, it's a son, it's a Jehovah, it's a Jew, it's a Kiwete.
I wonder who.
Family talk about mommy go. I mean, we change lawyer to tell you. But you want change yes, one thing they give you share. What goes on with me is not active, you know. One straight to show the one you are. I was going to lawyer for me to be mewa.
Yeah, with motion.
That's what they're saying. And but also team relationship, nothing on them. So, whatever what's on this song, wọ́n fẹ́ fowó àpò ṣe àbúlálejò fún mi. Owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín tẹ̀lé fún mi, ó wà ní àkáǹtì ó wà fix mi, ó pọ̀ tí mo lọ́wọ́ sí. Where is that access bank? Kí mi decide pé I will never touch
anyone from that. I will not do any such thing. From us, okay, I'm not all the same thing. I'm not no. Again, so follow you don't know. Okay, what's the flower? I'm the flower. Competition flower. Come on, flower. But again, okay, we will for 1 year. So I have to pay over any issue in you. And the colors of the law, you know. Only if you are calling my call.
But can I say this? Can I say this? I want to address Supreme. I want to address Supreme. See, let's be realistic here. All along, Supreme said this. He's the first person that said it. That Baba doesn't want justice. If I can remember. I think after her, maybe Andy and Consequence at the same time. But she's the first person that she was relating by Baba there. And she said it that time that this man doesn't want justice. If I can be proved wrong, I want somebody to talk. She said it, she was relating with it. I think this is what she knew then.
You are correct.
Because long time, more than a year, she said it.
You are very correct.
And of course, I cannot even go to a platform. I will just say, what's wrong with this lady? This lady doesn't know what she's talking about.
Oh yeah, Shalake, apologize to her now.
Of course, I'm apologizing. I can't continue to apologize. I'm apologizing. I can't continue to apologize.
Arifa, I'm sitting down here listening to this thing. You are laughing, but one thing crossed my mind. Now. If you get, say the man denied you before, just like Peter denied Jesus Christ during crucifixion. I'm sitting here wondering, if you have this conversation with this man and you record down, how much more debt does someone like Gurexi have on this man? Where we say this man cannot shake Gurexi off of himself. How much more things that Gurexi has?
What a question.
I'm sitting here thinking,
it's terrible.
Probably have
you are right.
Probably have pictures of him or videos of him knocking.
If I was going to say that Supreme, if
if they have the same goal? No, they might have the same goal
for him to knock. Maybe they do camera that. Maybe they capture us.
They might have
hold this man for blockage.
Black Velvet. I said they might have the same goals. When you have the same goals, you work together for good. So it might be nothing but the same goal.
Mail him just in case he wants to deviate.
When the public are supporting you,
I don't say I'm from day one.
But mind you, at time when you have the same goal and you see the public try to get you, you would like to come out from that hole, which is very difficult. You see, the money is coming in.
$1,000, more than $72,000 is a goal. Anything, what BJ say? That the BJ alleged that San told Babada, no problem, the public cannot contribute. Royalties is there. It's a goal.
Arifa, what kind of thing does Gurexi have on Baba? Because I remember a year and a half ago. Actually 16 months ago.
So San won not in a plan for royalty to want to back.
Gurexi was there. I asked Gurexi about what is happening to Mohbad's royalty. You will notice that every time you bring royalty,
Mohbad royalty is not for Sir Joseph, it's for Liam. Togolori buku ni gbogbo yin àti San to tete gbogbo igboju lowo tí ó ti tẹ̀yìn lọ́wọ́.
I went to what they call it, to this structure group for two reasons. So number one, so I can help that time to unite the public. Number two, so me I can learn from the horse's mouth and see for myself if true these people want justice for Mohbad. It is then that I realized the very first day I went to the meeting, I asked Muyiwa 3 questions. Some people in the group say, don't ask him, don't ask him. First day is when I realized that this family is not fighting for justice. I ask you, Arifa, we were thinking he's coming there on his own church mind, but not know the motive that he had when he came. I remember. I'm asking you again, sir. What kind of debt where that man had? What kind of secret or debt does he have on Baba that Baba cannot shake him off? I am very curious about that. Any insight? Share.
You see, Black Velvet, I was on Obaro's platform listening to everything.
Aifa, please, one question before you answer. Before you got this record, was Goreksi in Baba's life already?
As at the time, that is, Emily, you too forward. Hold on.
There are no vex, man, mute now.
This morning I was on Obaro's platform. I listened to what Grex is playing out, what he is saying. I tried to flash back to when Grex was not there with Baba Mohbad. I get to understand that Baba has explained a lot, intense stuff to him that he knows nothing about when those things occurred that Grex did not know about. But Baba has explained so many things to him that makes him believe he knows everything. During this particular time, while I was talking to Baba Mohbad, Grexy is still a panelist on my platform, going around looking for a way to talk to Baba Mohbad. Grexy is still a panelist. It was after BJ matter that Grexy came into existence with Baba Mohbad. Yes. And at the end of the day, yes, it's raining here. At the end of the day, he became so close to Baba that we cannot separate him. Why? The reason why we cannot separate him was because there's a lot that Grexy is not supposed to know about Baba, that Grexy has, he has privilege to. Baba said something some times ago, face to face, but I later heard that he still said the same thing to Lagata on phone. Baba said, me, Moshile Jagu Rexy Kuro Lehimi, Doroti Wonu mi gone. I don't know how I can chase him away because he has come too deep into me. When Baba is going to Abuja, Baba is not willingly going with Grexy. He has no choice. He has no choice. When Baba is going here, going there, you find Grexy there. He has no choice. If Baba could not open up to tell Sanshitu that I want to go and have interview with VDM, why would Baba tell Grexy that I want to go to VDM and I want you to go with me? How possible is that? The person you paid over 10 million naira to stand as your legal representative, if you're going to such place, Sanshitu should give you one of his lawyers.
Correct one thing. Baba, Grexy knew Baba was going to VDM. Because we were the one that gave the Grexy.
No, I'm not saying he did not know. No, what I am saying is that
because we made it possible.
What I am saying is that why made it possible? Be the one, do you understand, to follow him there without any of the lawyer. What I'm saying is, if Baba can sideline If Baba Mohbad can sideline Sanshitu, why going to VDM? Why can't Baba sideline Gurexi? Why going to VDM?
That I don't know.
It is because something is there. You all remember Bukky Jesse came out to defend Gurexi and his relationship with Baba Mohbad. When God's protection was shouting, Gurexi collect this from peers and all that. Bukky came out to defend and fight for Gurexi. You understand?